What's up guys, it's Victoria from Under Victoria's Spell, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my November TBR. We're literally getting down to the last 2 months of 2023. I cannot believe it, and we are going to be talking about some books that I am wanting to finish up and wrap up this year. There's some new to me authors, some books that are on my A to Z TBR challenge that I'm doing. So I'm excited to talk about these books. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. The first book that I want to talk about is my buddy read that I do every month with Erica and Autumn. Adore them. Make sure to check out their channels and their Instagrams. So this month was my month to pick, and I've been kind of in a fantasy mood, but I haven't been sure what type of fantasy that I'm in the mood for, and I really trust their judgment because I feel like they've read more fantasy than I have. So I was like, let me know what's on your radar, and I'm gonna look up the synopsis, and hopefully it is on audio because I listen to audio better when it comes to certain fantasies. So the one that we ended up deciding on is King of Battle and Blood by Scarlett St. Clair. I've never heard of this book, but when I read the synopsis, it was something that very much intrigued me. And I was like, I want to read more fantasy. This is something that's on my friend's radar. This is something that we can talk about and really enjoy. So that is our buddy pick, or buddy read pick for the month of November. It's fantasy. I'm excited. I'm going to read it on audio, and I cannot wait to get to that one. And the next book that I plan on getting to in the month of November is Shattered Sea by Catherine Cowles. I have 2 books left in the Tattered and Torn series. This is book 4 of 5. I am loving the series. It's so good. It's so bingeable. This book specifically follows a character that we were introduced to in book 3, and I have no idea who the hero is. So I have a feeling that I'm really going to enjoy this one just like I've really enjoyed the other books. It's small town romance. I have a feeling that it's going to be romantic suspense. As always, I love romantic suspense. Catherine Cowles is just one of those comfort read authors that I really enjoy. Okay, anyway, what I was saying, Catherine is one of those authors that is just my comfort read author. I know what I'm getting when I read her books. I really enjoy them. They're very cozy. So I'm looking forward to finishing up this series, hopefully reading this one and the 5th book, and getting to her new series that is currently out. So that is the next book that I'm hoping to get to in the month of November. And the next book that I plan on getting to is one of the books that is on my A to Z challenge that I'm doing. And this is going to be for the letter Y. And it is Your Dad Will Do by Katie Robert. I'm going to listen to this on audio. And this is a age gap romance, I believe. I honestly don't remember a lot about this book. It's been on my favorites list on my Hoopla for so long on audio, and I was going through trying to pick some titles for the letters that I have left, and I was like, oh my gosh, this will work perfectly for the letter Y. And Katie Robert is an author that I do try to read here and there, especially books that interest me a lot. So I do know that this might be like revenge, a story of revenge, possibly age gap, and obviously it's going to be steamy. I can just tell that by the title. So I'm excited to read that one. It's a short audio book, so I plan on getting to that in the month of November. And the next book that I plan on getting to is actually a recommendation that my friend Erica has suggested to me in the past, and I've never gotten around to it until now because I've been sort of in the sports mood, but I just have not picked this up. I don't know why, because it's a very loved book. I know she loved this one a lot, and that's Blindside by Candy Steiner. Now, Candy Steiner is a hit or miss author for me. I have read one of her books that I absolutely hated. I read a book that I absolutely loved. I'm currently reading a book by her that I'm in the middle with. So we're gonna see how this one goes for me. But Erica, I feel like, is very picky whenever it comes to like sports romance or what she really likes. I really trust her recommendations. So I am going to be reading Blindside by Kenny Steiner. It's a sports romance, fake dating. Um, all I know is that it was really hyped on BookTube, Instagram, and Book Talk. That's really all I know. Besides that, I like to go into blind. Sometimes I just like to know what the hype is and make my own expectations. But I know Erica loved it, so I'm going to give it a chance. And I plan to get to that in the month of November. The next book that I plan to get to is one that has been on my radar for the last couple months, and that is Bonded by Thorns by Elizabeth Helen. This is a Why Choose reverse harem fantasy romance, and it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Oh my gosh, this is everything that I could ask for, because Why Choose is my favorite. Reverse harem, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney, and I'm like, it's giving me everything I like. I love fantasy, especially like urban fantasy, so I feel like it's giving me that urban fantasy vibe. So I was like, this is perfect for me. So I'm also currently reading this one too. I am really, really enjoying it. This follows our heroine, as if you have seen Beauty and the Beast, then it is following just like how it goes along in the movies. Our main character, Rosalina, is going to be staying in this castle with 4 princes of all the seasons because she is taking her father's place due to something that he did. So it's good, loving it so far. It's just gonna be amazing. I have a feeling it's gonna be a 5-star read for me. Very glad that I'm picking this one up in the month of November. The book that I plan on picking up is another one that is on my A to Z reading challenge, and this one was also suggested to me by Erica, and I don't think she's read this. I think she just suggested it to me for the letter, and it's Up in the Air by Dr. Rebecca Sharp. I've never read anything by her before. This is a new to me author, but this will go for my letter U. But it does have some things that I really think I would like in a romance. It's small town, it's sports romance. So I'm like, it's 2 things that I really, really enjoy. You're gonna get me if it's small town. That's something that's always gonna get me. I've learned that I'm really a huge small town reader. So Erica is the one that suggested that. I don't know anything else besides those 2 things, because it's like in the little parentheses when you click on it, small town like hockey romance. So, and that's all I need to know. I don't even think I read the synopsis, but it's going for my A to Z challenge, small town hockey. It's doing everything I needed to do. And this is a new to me author as well. So I'm excited to pick up this book. Last book that I plan on picking up in the month of November is Protecting You by Claire Kingsley. This is a book that's been on my radar for the past few months, and I was like, I really want to get to it because I keep passing the cover on my Kindle, and I was like, I really want to get to this book, so I'm like, I'm finally just going to put it on my TBR and I'm going to get to it. It's a small town romance, no surprise there. And I believe it's Grump Sunshine, and it's like forced proximity as well with a hint of romantic suspense. So it's everything I want to eat up and more. I cannot wait to get to this one. Claire Kingsley is another author that is new to me, so I'm really excited. I have 4 new to me authors this month, so I'm very excited. This is like a new to me author month of reading. Cannot wait to get to that one. Very, very excited. That is all that I have on my TBR for the month of November. Please let me know what you are reading in the month of November. If you have read any of these books, what you thought, what I should get to first. I would absolutely love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.